name is Amalia Deligiannis, and I'm the editor of Plumbing Engineer magazine. Welcome to PHCPPros Live here at the AHR Expo in Atlanta. With me today, I have a very special guest, Jennifer Rodriguez, who is Executive Vice President of Marsh Moore. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining me today. I will tell you that this is a first for me. I've never interviewed a manufacturing representative company.
Oh,
before,
wow. Okay, so that's awesome.
So why don't we start off, why don't you tell me a little bit about your role at Marsh Moore and the company itself?
Okay, so yeah, I'm the Executive Vice President of Marsh Moore. It's a family-owned and operated business. We began in 1972. I was graduating the University of North Florida in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't really sure what career path I wanted to go down. I was a communications major. And, one night my dad and I were having dinner and he kind of said, hey, why don't you join the family business? I didn't really have a good understanding of what a manufacturing rep did or what the business was about.
Mm-hmm.
My senior year in college, I had to complete an internship for my graduation. And it was a little tricky having to balance the internship, work, and school. So he said, why don't you come work for me part-time? I can work with your school schedule, and then that way you can see what I really do. So that's what I did. I worked part-time. I just started in customer service, answering the phone, facilitating phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I graduated in 2003, he said, if you want this opportunity, you can come work for me. But I will tell you, you are going to have to start at the bottom and work your way through the positions. So I was up for the challenge, and I started full-time, and it was, I think, January 1 of 2003, and I just started in customer service. From there, I graduated into an inside sales manager role, started working more with our manufacturers one-on-one, starting to drive sales through the industry. And then I kind of took more of an interest in, I want to do outside sales.
Mm-hmm.
So I did outside sales for about 5 or 6 years. And then I kind of got to the point where I was, wanted to be married and start a family. So, being pregnant and on the road it's a little difficult for a woman. You want to be close to home. So from there, I came back inside and took more of an operations standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just really felt like that was my home. I really loved the operations side of the business. And so from there, it just kind of morphed into, I did operations, got a good understanding of it, and then I became the vice president of operations. And then as my dad got closer to retirement, then that's kind of when I took over ownership. And so now I own the business with 2 of my business partners, Garrett Bull, who's the president of our company, and then Jonathan Marsh, who is our vice president, and also my brother. So we're a 3rd generation family business. So it's been a great experience. For sure.
Marsh Moore, obviously we know it's a manufacturer's rep. Who do you sell your product to? Is it geared to a specific area, if I understand correctly?
Yeah, so manufacturers reps, our main role is to sell all of our products directly through the wholesale channel. However, our job does not stop there. We have to call on the contractor. So the contractor knows what new products are coming out, so we can educate them, and then they can pull those sales through the wholesale division. We also call on the engineers because we want our products specified on the jobs that are coming up. So, and then you can even go further and call on the architects. So it's a very multi-dimensional job, but you're primarily running all your business through the plumbing wholesale channel.
Okay, and then you talked about calling on people and educating them. Do you offer training and development through your manufacturing facility?
We do, and that's a big role as a manufacturer's rep. We have to continuously take in education of the products that we represent, and then we have to carry that out into the field. We have to educate the contractor so they are, properly installing your products on the job site. The last thing you want to hear, is, oh, I installed your product, it's not working properly, or it's all about education. Marsh Moore has also invested our own funds into demonstration vans, demonstration trailers, so that way we can take those products out on job sites or to the contractor channel and show and demonstrate how those products work in a live setting. You know, it's very easy to throw down a piece of paper and say, here, buy my product.
Right.
But if you can actually demonstrate how a product works, show the contractor all the moving parts, give them opportunities to ask you questions on job site application, I mean, then it's a no-brainer. You've got the sale from there. So we've really, I think our team does an excellent job at pushing that at the contractor and wholesaler level, and in the engineer level as well.
So how many trucks do you have?
So we have one demonstration van, we have one demo trailer, but I can tell you all of our sales guys, I mean, it's a requirement if you work for our agency, you have to have either a 4x4 truck or a big SUV, because you are carrying around samples, tools, whatever it is that we're pushing that day.
Okay.
You've got to have that in the back of your truck and be ready to present that if a contractor, wholesaler, engineer wants to take a look at it.
So I'm going to take a step back, and you took over the family business from your dad, you mentioned, right?
I did, yes.
So for how many years have you been around?
So I started in 2003, so I'm...
The company itself. The company itself, how long is...
Oh, I'm so
Marsh
sorry.
Moore?
So we started in 1972.
Oh, wow. So
yes.
50
So
years.
we're coming up on our 50-year anniversary.
Wow. So why do you think Marsh Moore has been so successful all these years?
I mean, I think it's a number of reasons. I mean, our founding fathers, Mark Marsh, David Moore, Richard Bull, I can tell you, they were some of the hardest working men I have ever been around. And to even just come and work for them and mentor under them was amazing. I mean, just their business acumen, the things that they taught, they're just very, very hard workers. On top of that, I think just their selection of employees, we pay well, so we don't have a high turnover at Marsh Moore in our employees. I mean, we've got employees that have been with us 20, 30. We have one employee that's been with us for 46 years.
Wow.
He started with my dad almost from the very beginning. And we treat our employees like family. You're not just a number when you come and work for our agency. We try to treat everybody with, you know, mutual respect. You know, if you need time off for your family, please go and take that. We try to work with our employees so they feel like Marsh Moore is, you know, just a nice place to work. I've received a lot of compliments from our employees about that. And since we don't have a high employee turnover, I think that really creates a nice relationship with the customer and our employee, because they can have that bond and that trust that they can call the same person and get good information, good answers, and know that we're going to take care of them as the customer.
Wow. So family business seems to be a big trend in the plumbing industry.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
So it's like, why do you think this industry has created so many family-owned and operated businesses in every sector, you know?
I mean, I don't know the answer to that question. I just know that I cherish it. I think when you can work for a family-owned and operated business and not some huge corporate conglomerate, it just makes that relationship and that touch so much more special. I feel like family-owned and operated businesses really hear you. They take what you have into consideration. And we work for some wonderful manufacturers that are family-owned and operated. And it's really special. And even on the rep side, it's just a lot to have that.
So you're based in St. Augustine, Florida,
yes,
correct? What differentiates your company from the others in Florida?
So, you know, it kind of goes back into what we were talking about how we are a very live product demonstration manufacturer's representative. We take that demo trailer and we pass it around, or our van, around the whole state. Kind of some of what we touched on too about we really train our employees. We on our inside team, I kind of want to touch on our inside team a little bit.
Okay.
We have about 6 people on our inside team, and we dedicate each person to a line, so they become an expert on that line. But we also cross-train all of our inside team, so if one person is out on vacation or out sick, then someone can fill right in for them. So I just think our product knowledge, we just go the extra mile for the customer, and just our customer service, I think, is part of that. So.
Okay, so what product lines do you represent that are which ones are present at AHR today?
Okay, yeah, so we represent Amtrol. So they are at, I wrote down a little note here, at booth B1247. We represent Aquamotion, they're B1206. We represent Calefi, They're B3317, and we represent Viga. They're booth B4027. So they have a lot of amazing products, so we definitely recommend everyone going by and visiting and seeing what they have.
Okay, and what can our viewers and readers expect from your company in the year ahead?
So we're really excited. You know, we just hit our 50-year anniversary, and we just decided as a team that we needed a new look. We needed new branding. We had the same logo since 1972. Our website was way out of whack, so we have partnered up with Alicia Branham of Brand Marketing and her team, and they have just done a phenomenal job at giving us a new logo. She really heard my thoughts on, we still wanted to keep the blue with the Marsh Moore and the two M's, and that was really important. She just kind of helped modernize our look. She completely revamped our whole website, which was very exciting. You know, we spent a lot of money with her to do that, and we just feel like it's an important piece. It's the first thing that people see when they look you up on the internet. Alicia and her team are also handling all of our social media marketing. That's a new sales venture for us this year, so we're very excited to roll that out. And then we're advertising on social media on Facebook and LinkedIn, and then our website is just www.marshmore.com. So we're very excited about that.
So wonderful. So everyone, take a look at their website, or if you'd like some more information about Marsh & Moore. Jennifer, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think that's it. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and it was great to be here with you.